Paris Adventure by StoryWorld Kids. I arrived in Paris on a bright, breezy morning, feeling like the whole city was ready to say hello. I took a deep breath. Bonjour, Paris, I whispered, and the word floated into the air like a little balloon. Bakery's warmth beckoned. Baker waved. Bienvenue. Would you like a croissant? Yes, please, I said. It smells amazing. She handed me a warm, flaky croissant and smiled. Did you know the croissant became popular in France over 100 years ago? I took a bite, the layers crackling softly. 100 years? That's older than my grandparents. She laughed. Paris loves delicious traditions. After breakfast, I followed the map towards something tall glimmering above the rooftops. When I turned the corner, I gasped. The Eiffel Tower! A man selling tiny metal tower keychains stood nearby. It was built for the World's Fair in 1889, he said proudly. At first, many people thought it looked strange. Strange? I asked. But it's beautiful. He nodded. Now it is the symbol of Paris. Sometimes the world needs time to understand new ideas. I kept walking until I reached a wide stone bridge stretching over the Seine River. A woman leaning against the railing smiled at me. Are you visiting Paris? Yes, I said. It's even prettier than I imagined. She pointed toward a row of boats gliding under the bridge. People have traveled this river for thousands of years. Paris grew up around it, like a child growing tall beside a friend. I watched a boat drift by, imagining all the stories hidden in its ripples. On the other side of the river stood the Louvre. Its glass pyramid sparkled like a giant jewel. Inside, I joined a group near a famous painting. A guide said, "This is the Mona Lisa. She was painted more than 500 years ago." I stared at her tiny smile. She looks like she knows something, I whispered. Many people think so, the guide said. She has been smiling at visitors for centuries. Outside again, the afternoon sun warmed my shoulders. I climbed a tall hill called Montmartre, where artists painted in the open air. One of them looked up from his canvas. "Would you like to see my best painting?" "Yes," I said. He showed me his favorite picture of the Sacré-Cœur Basilica. "This neighborhood has been a home for artists for a very long time," he said. "Painters like Picasso and Van Gogh walk these same streets." My eyes widened. "They were here?" He nodded. "Paris inspires creativity." I picked up a small brush she offered and added a little golden swirl. That is the color Paris feels like to me. Evening settled in after more time exploring, soft and glowing. From the top of the hill, the Eiffel Tower began to sparkle like a jar full of stars. I watched it shimmer, remembering everything I had learned. I whispered, "Thank you, Paris," feeling warm and brave and curious all at once. The city had shared its stories with me, one friendly voice at a time, and I couldn't wait to discover more.